This is your 22nd of the 3rd, 2024, 4 p.m. update for Cyclone Neville. Cyclone Neville is making its race towards Category 5 status, but I don't think it will make it there because it is now weakening thanks to an eyewall replacement and weakening of the system. At the moment, the cyclone is pretty impressive if we're talking about satellite imagery on the infrared and visible. It is pretty cool looking at the moment, so it's pretty photogenic on satellite imagery. The maximum sustained winds that we're expecting are around 200 kilometers per hour, which is definitely Category 4 status. The Bureau of Meteorology calling for this thing to stay to Category 4 status until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is probably about right. And I'll also like to quickly mention that this has no threat towards the WA coastline, so everybody do not panic. The closest landmass this thing is to is the Cocos Keeling Islands, which is only 800 kilometers away, which it won't even be affecting anyway. So there's no land effects from this cyclone, just a very impressive cyclone off the coast of WA. Let's take a look at the computer models that are running right now on your screen. The ECMWF model shows a Category 3 to Category 4 moving west, expected to change to a southwest trajectory as of tomorrow. So this thing looks like it's on the intensifying trend, but at the moment it's going through a weakening trend thanks to an eyewall replacement cycle, which means that the eyewall is disappearing and then reappearing later on as it intensifies. And when that eye re-intensifies, it could actually become stronger than it was previously. But the ECMWF model shows a Category 4 moving southwest, and that's what all the models are showing. Even the Bureau of Meteorology's model, same thing with the tracking for the Bureau of Meteorology. So everybody that is the weather nerd, you can just keep watching this cyclone do its thing as it continues with its westerly track away from Australia and a little bit closer to Cocos Keeling Islands, but it's getting close to the closest it will ever be, which is around 750 kilometers away, which is approaching its south movement soon, so it should start to get its more southern track moving on soon. Let's go over to the Bureau of Meteorology's track real quick and the model. This is the Bureau of Meteorology's model / the Access model, which is what I tend to not use for cyclones, but it seems like this is the most reliable cyclone source of models for this particular cyclone. It seems to have it pretty accurate on its current severity, expected to be a Category 4 through most of today, into this evening, into tonight, into tomorrow morning, and then dying off by around 10-ish in the morning tomorrow. So that's basically all that we're expecting from this particular cyclone. And if we go over to the tracking it for this cyclone, as you can see, at 8 a.m. this morning, it was currently a Category 4, expected to get to just Category 4 status, nothing higher. And it looks like it's going to downgrade to a Category 3 from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. as the time goes on into Sunday to Saturday. So everybody stay safe out there and keep up to date with the cyclone. You don't really have to because it's no threat to land. Everybody stay safe out there.